guys, Jeannie here, and welcome back to my channel. And I am finally getting that long-awaited Get Ready With Me, and I am featuring the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Eyeshadow. So I have a mix and match of some drugstore and high-end items, so I will have everything linked below. And before I get into that, I just want to share with you guys a new website that I have been loving lately, and it's a way for you to get higher-end cosmetics at a really good discount, and it's called the Friendshop. So I'm just going to go ahead and share with you guys the website real quick. So Friendshop is an online marketplace where you can buy high-end cosmetics as well as skincare. So they have a list from A through Z. Everything that you can think of inside of a Sephora or an Ulta, they have it. And what is great about Friendshop is when you buy in bulk, then you're going to save a certain percentage. So you can save anywhere between 5 and up to 30%. Now you can do this on your own by buying all the items yourself, or you can go ahead and do what's called a shared cart. So if you have like an office, if you have a lot of friends that like high-end cosmetics, if your family likes high-end cosmetics, all you need to do is share the link to your online shopping cart, and then people can go ahead and add the items that they want to add into the cart. So maybe, say for example, you want to buy 4 items, then you share your link with your coworkers or your friends and say, hey, add your items to my cart, and then we can save up to 30%. So the goal is to get your cart up to 30%, and you just do that by sharing your cart. And this is a way that you can like split your transaction up to where you all will get the biggest discount possible. So it's like splitting a check at a restaurant. But you're doing it with cosmetic items and skincare. So I actually placed a pretty big order with First Aid Beauty. So I purchased about 10 different items from Friendshop. So I had a lot of different items on my wish list from my birthday that I have waited on, and I missed the VIB sale from Sephora. So when I found out about this place, I was so excited to get that 30%. And then I added on some of these little like travel items as well. So I even added on some Urban Decay setting spray, and then I also added some fresh lip balm as well, because I still wanted to get that 30% discount, but I didn't want to buy full-size products of everything. So I just got what I wanted from the First Aid Beauty line, and then I got some travel size items from the little mini section. So I will go ahead and leave Friendshop linked below in the description box if you guys want to go ahead and check them out, because you guys always ask me how I save on high-end cosmetics and skincare. So here's your solution. Okay, so I'm actually going to have a little giveaway in this video as well. So I'm going to have 3 winners. Each winner is going to win one of the Fresh Scrub lip balms as well as the Urban Decay setting spray. And then this is just my little haul that I purchased from Friendshop. It's some First Aid Beauty skincare, and this was not sent to me by Friendshop. I purchased this with my own money because I wanted to test this site out and make sure it was good before I shared it with you guys. So if you want to be entered to win, just leave a comment below and you will be entered to win. So good luck, everyone. All right, you guys, so I have started priming my face. So I'm going in with the Coconut Skin by First Aid Beauty. This really does help the application of your foundation go on a lot smoother. So if you are not priming your face before your foundation, I would absolutely suggest that you do. So I add my moisturizer on, and then I wait about 15 minutes, and then I will go ahead and apply my face primer, and that routine has been working pretty well. All right, so my next step is going in with my foundation. I am using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. This has SPF. You want to make sure you have some sort of SPF in your foundation. And I'm using the Morphe Beauty Sponge. I always damp my beauty sponge. It just helps the application of my foundation, and you can find MAC Cosmetics on Friendshop as well. So if you're a MAC shopper, then definitely check out the site on Friendshop. All right, so next step is some concealer. So I'm going in with my Laura Mercier concealer. So I conceal under my eyes. I also conceal at my forehead, down my nose, my Cupid's bow, my chin. I found a photo on Pinterest, and it was like a guide on where you should be highlighting. So ever since I saw that photo, this is my routine when it comes to my concealer. And I really enjoy the Laura Mercier concealer because it does have a really good brightening effect, which is what I look for in a concealer. I like more brighten than coverage. All right, so if you are not damping your beauty sponges when blending your concealer in, you need to start doing that today because it is a huge, huge difference. I do not go in with my concealer with my fingertips. It's always with some sort of dampened beauty sponge because it just gives such a flawless and airbrushed effect in my opinion. So I recently started baking again, and not baking cookies, I mean baking under my eyes. So you need to use some sort of translucent powder and just let that sit under your under eye. And you guys, this does help prevent creasing. And again, it just gives you that like airbrushed effect look to your skin is what you want, the most natural look. All right, so now what you guys have been waiting for, the Physicians Formula eyeshadows. So I love the butter eyeshadows as well as the healthy eyeshadows by Physicians Formula. So what I love about this palette is it's really buildable. So there are so many different looks you guys can go ahead and do with this eyeshadow palette. So I went in with a matte brown. It's kind of like a medium light brown shade. So if you are just wanting to do a really quick look, all you would really need to do is just sweep this into your crease just to give your eyes a little bit of definition. And this is just an easy look you can do on its own just by using one eyeshadow shade. So as you can see, my eye is already looking 10 times better just adding in that one shade. And I rock this one shadow shade look all the time. And the key to this, if you're going to do one shade, is just your blending technique. So make sure you have a nice and fluffy brush to go ahead and work into your crease and then bring it into your lid. And like I said, I love doing this one and done eyeshadow look. All right, so if you want to spruce this look up even more, go in with a champagne toned shade and put that on your lid because you want to do shimmer shades on your lid. You want to stick to your mattes in your crease. So just go ahead and swipe some like a champagne toned shadow on your lid if you want to do a two-step eye look. So I am just going to keep building this look. And you guys can do the same exact thing I'm doing, or you can go ahead and do one shadow looks, two shadow looks. I just want to share with you guys that the Physicians Formula eyeshadow palettes are versatile and you can use it throughout different looks. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with a reddish brown matte shade from the Healthy Eyeshadow. So I'm going to have everything linked below. But what I love about this shade is it's brown, but it has some orangey red tones, and this is perfect for my eye color because I have blue eyes. So this does a really good job at popping the color of my eyes. So if you're someone with blue or green eyes, this color is going to complement you really well because oranges and like bronzy shades really complement my eyeshadow color or my eye color. So again, blending is what's going to help you guys out with any eyeshadow look. So make sure to avoid those harsh lines that you were seeing when I first started putting that brown shade in. Just make sure you are blending your eyeshadows because that's going to make or break your eyeshadow look. Okay, so I'm going to keep building this look for you guys just for the sake of this tutorial to share with you guys how you can build these shadows. So I'm just going to add one more darker shade. So I like to go into a V formation if that makes any sense, right at the corner of my eye because that's where I want my darkest shade to be. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend this guy out. So I wanted to really show you guys how you can layer this eyeshadow with Physicians Formula. It's blendable. The colors match really well. You can mix and match from the different palettes. And I really just wanted to share with you guys how easy it is to work with these shadows. And these have got to be my favorite shadows. And for the price point of Physicians Formula, you cannot beat it. So it's affordable and it's drugstore. All right, so one of my favorite ways to apply shimmer shades is actually just with my fingertips. So I'm going to go ahead and add this like light gold shimmer to my lid as well. And like I said, I'm just going to keep layering these shadows to share with you guys how well all the different palettes work together. So I'm kind of going with this like summer sunset bronze type look is the eyeshadow look that I am going for today. And then I'm just going to sweep a little bit more shimmer
on the lid because I just went all out with this look right here. And definitely invest in a nice, fluffy brush to get really beautiful finishes on your shadow looks. So I hate liquid eyeliner and pencil eyeliner. I always opt to using eyeshadow. So I just go in with a liner brush and then I will go ahead and smudge it with a pencil brush and just smoke out my lower lash line. Sorry you guys, I am not a beauty guru at all. It's really difficult for me to explain like how to apply makeup because I am not a makeup artist. But this is my shadow look and I think it came out really well. So I'm just going to go ahead and sweep away the powder underneath my eyes, and this helps catch fallout. But with these butter bronzer shadows, you really don't get fallout. So now I'm going in with my bronzer. So this is the City Bronzer by Maybelline. I have been loving this. This is my new go-to. I have ditched the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and the City Bronzer is now my new favorite. So I'm just doing my contour. So I go in on my cheekbones, and then I go in on my forehead. You basically want to bronze where the sun would naturally hit you, and I am super pale all year round, so this like gives me life to my face so I don't look like I'm sick all the time, because if I did not put bronzer on my face, I would look like I was ill all the time. So I'm just going in and bronzing my face and giving myself that like healthy, glowy, summery look. Like this is the look I go for year round. All right, so this is something new that I have added into my routine, and I've been baking the lower half of my face, and this really does help like chisel that line where my contour is, and I have been loving it. So I just let the translucent powder just kind of sit and bake there for a few minutes, and then I buff everything away once it's done. And I go in with a damp beauty sponge because this gives that nice airbrushed look to the face, and it gets rid of all of the harsh lines that come with makeup. So now I'm also just going in with my Mary Kay mascara. This is my go-to, my favorite. So yeah, gotta add the mascara. This is like the finishing touch on any type of look. And if I ever don't want to wear any makeup at all, I at least wear mascara because it just opens up the eye. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and buff away all of that powder. And like I've said a few times throughout this voiceover, I just love the effect that this gives. So now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier blush. This is in the shade Ginger. This just complements my skin tone so much. I'm going in with a Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just applying it on my cheekbones. And then you want to go ahead and swipe upward when it comes to your blush. All right, so now it's time for highlight. So I am going in with MAC Soft and Gentle Highlight, putting this on the cheekbones, and I'm also putting this on my forehead, down my nose, basically everywhere that I highlighted with my concealer, I top with my highlighter. And then I'm going in with a oldie but a goodie Max Fix Plus, and this is the final look, you guys, and I think it came out really well. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out in the makeup department, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!